Welcome to this month's edition of the Daisy Chain, and here at Toorak we are celebrating International Women's Day. I've got my junior school captains here. I've got Lottie and I've got Jade with me, and it feels like we've been having a lot of breakfast together over the last week. We've been attending community events for International Women's Day, and yesterday Toorak was lucky enough to host the Kick Girls, Steph Claire Smith and Laura Henshaw. And we thank all of our community for the fabulous feedback that we've had about these two inspiring women. What was really clear was their absolute drive and motivation to have a healthy and active lifestyle, but also to promote that to others. And through their app and the accessibility of their app, they've been able to share their journey, but also their successes and adversities with young women who hope to one day be exactly like them and go into their own businesses, but also share that wellness with them. Right behind us here at Toorak, we've got our International Women's Day rotations, and we're all in different year levels. We're mixing it up, and we've got some great rotations on offer this afternoon. These two ladies have been involved in setting up some escape rooms. Jade, tell me a little bit about what's involved in the escape rooms this afternoon.
Well, the escape rooms is a series of questions based off inspirational women, and it can be codes, it can be letters, it can be words that inspire people.
And why are we doing code? What's the connection to our 2023 Women's Day?
Our 2023 Women's Day theme is cracking the code.
And this morning we had an assembly with the whole school sharing as well inspirational women and what it meant. And Jade, you've got a beautiful quote from one of our inspirational women, Mrs. Kendall. Can you remember what she said to you that's really resonated with you?
She said, "We are not here to replicate the world, we're here to challenge it." And yes, that is definitely one of my favourite quotes.
It is one of your favourite quotes. And these ladies have spent some time speaking about inspirational women to them. And Lottie, I was so impressed with your choice of inspirational woman. Who was it?
An inspirational woman to me is Ellie Carpenter, an Australian football player. She is an inspiration to me because when she was younger and wanting to play soccer, she had to play with the boys, which would have been extremely difficult because she would have been one of very few girls to have the courage and bravery to play in an all-boys league.
What do you think that would be like?
I think that would have been very, she would have had to be very courageous and brave, but during that experience she would have felt sometimes excluded and maybe a bit lonely.
Absolutely. And a little birdie tells me you've got a bit of a connection to her.
Yeah, so I can relate to Ellie because I was as well part of an all-boys soccer team because I wanted to play at a higher level. However, I was in a team with very supportive boys and they were all very kind to me, but at the start it was definitely difficult to make bonds with them.
Absolutely. And we've gone from a sporting superstar with Ellie. Jade, who was your inspirational woman?
My inspirational woman was Marie Curie. She's very inspirational because she faced many challenges regarding her gender, but she just worked hard and she's very determined, and she actually discovered radium and polonium, and she discovered more about radioactivity, and in fact radium is a treatment for cancer.
You've learned a lot about her, and what a beautiful building to be in while we're talking about Marie Curie. Lovely. As we enjoy this special edition of the Daisy Chain on International Women's Day, we must not forget the message here that it is about the plight of women. It is about men joining in the conversation with us and understanding that we don't want to celebrate this day forever. We one day wish that this day is abolished because the gender equality will be there. But until then, we've all got a pivotal role to play. I want to thank Jade and Lottie for coming to speak to us for our edition of the Daisy Chain, and I want to give everyone a reminder of the things coming up. Friday this week we've got the Wardle House Beach Picnic, and of course our Wardle House Easter Picnic returns on Friday the 31st of March. We look forward to seeing you then, and from us, happy International Women's Day. Jade, leave us with a beautiful Marie Curie quote.
"Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood."